Hello everyone, I am Chase at Rocky Mountain ATV MC, giving you a closer look at the sand-specific clutch kit for the XP1000 Turbo from SLP. Alright, so if you own an XP1000 Turbo and you like to spend most of your time primarily in the sand or maybe the dunes, well, today I am talking to you. Now, we all know that sand, it puts more load, more stress on your motor and also your clutch. So for that reason, it's very important that you fine-tune your clutch for those types of conditions. Two of the major drawbacks when you're in those high load conditions like sand or the dunes is that you can have poor engine response and also loss of power at peak RPM. And that is the reason that SLP put this clutch kit together. So with this clutch kit, to understand really the benefits of it, you need to understand a little bit of how your CVT clutch works in your side-by-side. So CVT stands for continuously variable transmission. And what's happening is you have your primary and your secondary clutches, and those are working together. Now they're continuously expanding and retracting as you accelerate or decelerate or for the changing loads. So what this clutch kit is doing, it's just making sure that your clutch kit or your primary and your secondary clutches, that they're playing nice together and that they're working optimally for those types of conditions to keep as much power to the ground as possible. All right, so now let's just go through and talk about everything that comes included in this kit. So first up, you've got your primary and secondary springs. So these are specifically made to have a more responsive feel and a better power delivery. Next up, you will see I have a helix on the table. Now this is very important. Every kit's going to be machine specific, so enter the make, the model, and the year of your XP1000 Turbo when you're picking yours up. For the 16 models, it will come included with a helix from SLP. If you own a 17 or newer, talking to SLP, they say that for those years, they actually made the helix a lot better. So they say it's not necessary for them to include their helix. But if you do have a 16, you're going to get a helix, and here's the benefits. So the helix really helps out with backshifting. If you're not familiar with backshifting, what that means is that when you're driving and you're cruising around, your driven clutch, it automatically senses a change in the load. And when it senses that change, it will automatically adjust for the different conditions, a different load, and that's just going to keep the peak RPMs where they need to be and help keep power to the ground. So that's what the helix is doing. Also, this helix design, and this is a big factor, being sand specific, it helps greatly reduce your engine braking. So by reducing engine braking, you let off the gas and you're in that sand, it's not going to kill your momentum as much. And also a big factor is if you like to go out to the dune, to the sand and jump around, well, having less engine braking is going to help keep your nose up when you go off those jumps. So that's why they have this helix for the 16. Next up after that, you've got your Magnum Force weights, which are specifically designed and tuned, again, for sand conditions for the Turbo or the 1000 Turbo. Now what's cool about their weights is it's very easy to adjust these. So if you're going to be changing elevation, changing conditions, and you want to fine tune the clutch just a little bit, very simple. You're just going to have these set screws, and you're going to see, you're just going to screw them right into the weights. Now they will come with instructions, so they'll explain how you fine tune these if you do want to take that route. Now the last item that comes included in the kit is going to be your power pucks. So your power pucks go inside the primary clutch. And what these do is they help reduce friction, they help eliminate binding if you get any sand or dirt inside there. They also give a lower RPM engagement, and also just smoother shifting. Now one thing with the power pucks you want to keep in mind is we actually have a rider here at Rocky Mountain who put these in his XP1000 Turbo, and his only complaint is that he said they're a bit noisy. So once you have these installed, if you feel like your clutch is making a little extra noise, that can be expected with these power pucks. But overall, awesome kit. Again, fine-tuning your clutch, getting it set up for those conditions if you like to play in the sand. If you guys do have any questions, comment below. To pick yours up, you can click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Just remember, they are machine specific, so enter the make, the model, and the year. You're going to be good to go. If you guys like this product spotlight, you want to see more like it, along with our great UTV builds, well, make sure you click and subscribe. I'm Chase at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.